What's what school? No drama. All about the Takai, Quadramita Kando. Miss what school? No drama came. Or it's my movie. That did not collaborate. Lewenia Jacoa, or a very masterpiece. Just a big blow baby.
Oh, tell him precisely so, concisely.
Now you remember on the 2nd of October, the nurses that have been unpaid for about 10 months, they've been working without pay. They did a demonstration. They went to the Ministry of Finance. They went to the Ministry of Health. Now, one particular nurse, in every video from every blogging site, you will see her there. She spoke to different people. She said a lot of things. Ministry of Health, they came to release a statement trying to say that she should come and explain herself because she has gone against the code of conduct and things. People started bashing the Ministry of Health. That the nurse is complaining, you are saying she has gone against code of conduct. Isn't it against your code of conduct to not pay nurses? They bash them, son. Right now, the Minister of Health himself said that it's okay.
She was talking about me. Media channel.
And I have the full gist for you.
I'm the Headless YouTuber, this Headless Reactions. Alatiare, Yanko!
So we are in a new week, and just like we do every new week, I give you some small motivation for the week. This week's motivation, I'm trying to tell you that no matter what you do, you have to cause certain changes in your personal life before you start seeing the changes that you want to see. You can spend all your time doing Hallelujah Challenge, doing Alpha Hour, doing NSPPD, doing you can do everything. You can sleep in church. But if you don't change certain things about yourself, you will not see the changes you want to see in your life. So aside doing all those things, praises and worship and all this Alpha Hour and things, I'm not saying it's bad. You can do it. But aside doing that, you need to also do something for yourself. Change something about yourself. You want to lose weight. You are typing in Alpha Hour. Please, I want to. No, you have to go and gym. You have to check your diet. You have to check what you eat. 11 p.m. Banku. And yes, you want a better job. You are typing, I want a better job. You've never sent application before. It doesn't work that way. Aside doing all those things, you need to also take action. So this week, the motivation is that take action to see the change that you want to see in your life. Take action. Thank you very much. Now let's get into this gist. On the 2nd of October, I did a video about it actually. Nurses went on demonstration. They went to the Ministry of Finance. When they went to meet the Deputy Minister of Finance. After that, they went to the Ministry of Health. They said they don't want to see any Deputy Minister of Health. They want to see the Minister of Health himself. The Minister of Health himself came. I did a video. Go and check it out. Now, one particular nurse, she was trending. In fact, 2 nurses were trending. One girl, people were saying they want to pay her fees for her and things. They want to pay her money for her because of how she spoke. Another nurse was trending because she cried here. She was giving it to them. According to her, video number 1, she said 2017 she did her national service, and her national service money, she has not received that money. And sometimes it is out of this hunger that is happening to the nurses. The nurses are hungry. So if you come to the hospital and you are talking to a nurse and the nurse is not minding you, it's not that the nurse is not empathetic about anything. No. It's just that the nurse is hungry.
Yes, Ramo. From 2017 till now, almost 9 years or so, investments are you must be NSS crampon. Abai na nchia ma me NSS abai nchia mi sika besine. Mako posting 1 year nie. Ye nchia me ka. Me die timeokrabe so January. Me time ye nchia me kan. Me time this one. Me nkwada hemfa. Yes, Ragana abai. Nurses ye nipa. You should show empathy and sympathy. I don't believe so be juma. Na se me ni di ye. Madam Asumesi na umfi. Ubon se kwamo so de ani bre na eba. Na nurse ni na kaka sebi. Was ye nurse ni yimu ade. Nurse ni woni di ye. Ya ma menom ne ya papa no ye srem madama. Adidi na ye na ye ni di ye.
In video number 2, she said that Honorable Benice Aboagye Bantama MP told told them, the time that they were asking for their money, the minister told them that if it's because of this money that they will not vote for them, they shouldn't vote. If they like, they shouldn't vote. They don't care.
Imagine, since 2017, my school till now, and as I speak right now, the NSS, Mimi area, me and Pikachu me said because of Sikari, me and Pikachu me said, I should go and tell my colleagues, I am to enjoy. And so when, yes, I can mention his name. On a was and stop watching. Back to my MP. Yes, he told me. He told me that. He told me that. Says he can't ma. Please, we've had enough.
In video number 3, she said that Honorable Minta Akando, who is the Minister of Health, is a drama king, and that he just came to come and talk to them, and he has finished doing his dramatic things and finished talking, and he has gone. Now, he's saying that there's no financial clearance, and now, if there's no financial clearance, why are they still there? They should sack them then.
When we are, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, who minister of customary and watch fire. So, Yasaba, Honorable Kabramita can drama king, or Bebu Buno, where we are quite shed them, or so I'm a to clearance. So I'm a to clearance, dear. Then you have to regard your post, to be illegal because any financial clearance. Or Abuani, so a canny breast. So, yes, sir, buying. Would you say can one of us see a clearance now expire? It was with same expired clearance, and I am crow for be at your mocha. Yes, Rabbi. Say clearance now expire. Yeah, cannot want me child. On revoke me uncle Pedjuman, Nadam.
In video number 4, she said that in 2017, the NSS that she did that she didn't receive her money. She went to do inquiry on how to, like, what she needs in order to learn how to sew, because she knew that after doing the NSS, it might be difficult for her to get a job. So if she learns how to sew, she can use that one to do something for herself before. And when she went to do inquiry, it would take her 5,500 Ghana cedis. And that time, her money that was supposed to come was 9,500. If that money had come and she had invested it back then, by now she has something that she's doing with her hands. But because that money didn't come, she doesn't have anything. And up till now, she has not received her NSS money, and she has still worked for over 10 months and not received salary.
I me pay them 1.2 me quite inquiries. No me ebe cost me 5,500. Next can I buy 9,500. Sikana amata. But yes, and I buy coming from me other means of livelihood. But yeah, I stand.
In video number 5, she said that Samsung people are doing the Samsung week sales where you can get up to 25% off all the Samsung devices that you like. I'm talking about the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and the Flip 7. I'm talking about the Galaxy S25 and also the Galaxy Watch 8 lineup. She didn't say it, but advert. Yes, there's a promotion going on right now. You can get up to 25% off your favorite Samsung devices, and this promotion will end on the 19th of October. So visit Samsung.com or go to any Samsung shop right now, and you will get a discount up to 25%. You can see the prices right here. So yes, go and visit any Samsung shop right now and get up to 25% discount off your favorite Samsung devices. Now let's go on. Video number 5. She said that she won't go and sleep with anybody for money. The fact that she needs money and her salary hasn't come and she's hungry doesn't mean she will go and sleep with anybody for money. And that any government that will come and lock up some nurses' money, and because of that, some of the nurses would have to go and sleep with men in order to get money. And because of that, some people will go and sit somewhere and say, oh, nurses are bad. Nurses are bad. That government, God will punish you.
Now what by process over so I'm a nurse with the sick locket. I'm a nurse in a quarter bema and son when you see no ordinary person has not one second. Nurse for my work of mine. Let me get show when
in video number 6, she said that MPP gave them clearance in August 2024. That's when they gave them clearance and they started the working in August 2024. So if there was no money to pay them and NPP gave them clearance, and when NDC came, no problem. You can sack them and say there's no money, so we can't take care of you. But you people kept them in their posts, and they've been working for the past 10 months and you have still not paid them. Now, if you, the minister, you've not been paid for 10 months, Anka, will you still be going to work? Why don't you sack them? But because you were campaigning, you came to shine it and say that, oh, we will not sack you, we will not sack you, we will not sack you. And now they've been working for 10 months and they've not been paid. Is this not worse than sacking?
And now you're the agent in a tuaba. You can't throw no book of them into a candle. Won't not have it to marry Mubano. So no one is coming with you. I'll bet to marry for you must say I want this simple, clever question. MPP are buying a my clearance form. What am I the month of August 2024? Besides, an MPP what the strength, the financial strength to pay us. I didn't know one pay, one fire, no one chair at least 2 months, and Sunday I got to Abba. If we said 2016, or catch I said, oh, you're to Abamana, or better restore allowance. And you got to Abaman, no restore allowance. Whether we voted for him or not, once he won, wouldn't it have been better, say, and call better post here or my clearance or post here near the time back say thank you. Says son, I'm going to say any vote you out. It is someone in a sick hour more and for my clearance or come for any time. See, can you want to know my clearance or one fire, Mamma? What the other and what's the cow hunting? Won't revoke because everybody was saying, sir, you have a communasis. MMP before the Canadian would say, you need to Yamoka, when you take for your Chamoka, you have a Pamo. I'm not going to talk under shares to the China. I can't say, I trust a woman too. Am I yes, would you say, oh, you're not your dinner. Send out crowd to the one soon China walk on. I didn't have a catch, I said, what to you? Number 2, and I want to meet China and Ghana for a kick. I said, who very well, I don't want man go here. I was here, Juma. I'm dying.
In video number 7, me say the girl she spoke. Hey, me say everywhere you see her there, and she said a lot of things. Video number 7, I'm sure this is where the Ghana Health Service they saw that this girl no, we have to dedicate that Sarkodie and Prince Bright song because if video number 7, she said that the Minister of Health. She is very sure that when he was in school, he was a drama king. He was part of the drama club. Now, at this point, if he goes to collaborate with Lewin and Ejako, they can do a movie that will be a masterpiece because he really knows how to act. He has come to stand there and talk to them, and he's doing like he's crying, and the whole thing is sad for him. And after saying everything, he went. So he should go and collaborate with Ejako Dems because he's a very good actor. He's a drama king.
What's drama? Honorable Mr. What's going on? No drama king. Or it's my movie. You did not collaborate. Lewen near Jacoa, or a very masterpiece. Just say a big blow baby. Oh, the original how your aunties be. I say, as why I'm what's my politician. Why you say about that? Never down. Oh, my damn, young child can't go here. Can't go here. Can't go here. Bra, me a national service. But in the music, I'm at that. Me travel somewhere so quiet. Sikanama. And you have supposed to me 10 months. Music cancer. I die. And you are back. What's in the announcement here? My co-controller. Controller to me, Obi Anje. Now, Ministry of Health for. Mona was some activating me biometric. Me chakwan. Ministry for now, but how was to share your name? I know co-printing way, me printing in a. But in the music, me there are what's not saying. I posted me 10 months and then Chamika. Now, some music and national service. Any panagia, dear. Yamiba Yanika. Or
The girl said things. Now, these things that she said, no, some people watch her, they said, the way this girl has spoken out of passion and her money has locked and everything. Why don't I call that my uncle in UK or in USA or in Canada so that he will use LEM5 to send her money and he will get some 2%? Because when you use LEM5 to send money from UK, USA, Canada, or Europe, and you send 50 of that currency and above, 50 euros, 50 pounds, $50 and above, you will get 2% cash back. So some people saw the way this girl was complaining. They said that, let me use LEM5 to send her the money. Let me go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store, download the LEM5 app, and let me use the code Headless to send the money, and I'll get the 2% cash back, and she will also get the money. If you want to send money, use LEM5 to send the money. And also there's the send without top-up option where you can send straight from your bank account into the person's account without topping up your LEM5 wallet. So use LEM5 to send the money. People were saying that they are feeling for this girl. Especially the part where she said she will not go and sleep with any man. No. They said, this is positive mindset. Now, while all these things were going on the 10th of October, Ghana Health Service, they released a statement. And the statement, they addressed it to this lady. Her name is Miss Benice Aboagye, staff nurse. They sent this to her. And they said a query letter, Miss Benice Aboagye, and they put her employee number and everything over there. That this office has observed that you have been captured in videos circulating on social media using unprintable, inappropriate and scandalous words on the Honorable Minister of Health. Following the circulation of these audios, this office has since received several calls from well-meaning Ghanaians registering their misgivings and reservations about the content of the videos. Okay. We also have information that these videos are discussed on various social media platforms with people making all manner of disparaging comments about the service. Please find attached a copy of the videos under reference for your review, perusal, and necessary action. So they gathered all these videos, put it on the pen drive, sent it to her along with this letter that you and Kasasi.
The demonstration you went, no, look, you said this on this platform. You said this on this platform. You said this on this platform. Take all of this, go through it, and tell us what you think about yourself.
Hey, based on the above, can you explain why disciplinary action should not be instituted against you for 1. Use of unacceptable and inappropriate words resulting in a rude behavior towards the Honorable Minister of Health, contrary to Section 1C of the Code of Conduct and Disciplinary Procedures? That you, Ankasa, if you see, tell us why we shouldn't take disciplinary action against you. 1, you are using inappropriate words against the minister. 2, use of abusive words. They omitted the words on the Honorable Minister of Health, contrary to Section 811 of the Code of Conduct and Disciplinary Procedures. 3, tarnishing the corporate image of the service and bringing the name of the service into disrepute, contrary to Section 41D of the Code of Conduct and Disciplinary Procedures. You are required to submit your response to the query to this office by 24th October 2025. Thank you. And this is signed by Dr. Samuel Freeman Mensah. Okay. So they sent her this, that she should respond to the query by 24th October. And social media people said, no, Ministry of Health. What I try to say, somebody has worked for 10 months. The person did national service. The person was not paid. The person has worked for 10 months. The person has not been paid. And the person is talking. You are saying that her talking that she's talking, no, it has brought number 3. The number 3, tarnishing the corporate image of the service. She's expressing her displeasure is causing what? Now you that you've not paid her, no, the other one is not causing. Hey, if someone wants to become a nurse and the person is considering becoming a nurse, which of these two will stop the person from being a nurse? 1, this nurse complaining, or 2, the fact that she has not been paid. So because of that, if you go online, people were dragging them. This is a post from Vasco Ayere Avoka. He said that Ghana Health Service and Ministry of Health Ghana, this is a shame and an abuse of the basic fundamental human dignity of the very people who work for you. The freedom and dignity you enjoy today is not because someone cried 200 years ago, but because someone stood up to power. 1, emotional intelligence. An employer should be responsible and emotionally intelligent to know that if a person works for an even 1 month or even a month without salary, it can affect their mental health and overall well-being. 10 months of work without salary and no freedom to express frustration is the return of King Pharaoh. Number 2, unprintable words. The frustrated, abused, and neglected nurse was not rude towards the Honorable Minister, but the rotten and ineffective system that perpetuates injustice against people without power. Those words that you describe as inappropriate perfectly describes the system that can recruit someone and refuse to pay them for 10 months. Another form of slavery. Even slavery was better, as the slave master wouldn't neglect their slave for 1 month without food. Number 3, tarnishing image. This is outrageous and a ploy to subjugate and manipulate the poor lady. Although she was in uniform, she was not affecting okay. Although she was in uniform, she was not acting for or on behalf of the service. She was only exercising her basic and fundamental human rights and dignity. If there's any image of the service, it's the one that doesn't care if employees are paid or not. You should work on restoring that image first, instead of abusing the poor innocent lady. Have you ever wondered that someone working without salary for such a long time without salary can impair the quality of service that they render? Her outburst was nothing disrespectful, but an expression of shame, disappointment, and neglect of the very service that she has dedicated her life to. I call on the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association and the Union of Professional Nurses and Midwives Ghana, as well as other relevant professional associations, to stand with Benice. Injustice against one is injustice against all. Professor Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa. And this is what this person posted. And they've been dragging the Ministry of Health since the 10th. That, you people have not paid the person. I saw a picture of the girl, no, the nurse, and I saw a picture of her before this demonstration. If you see the difference, you see that she's going through a lot. She's going through a lot. Looking fresh before the service or even when she was in nursing school. And now that, very, very painful. Now, the Minister of Health himself has come out with this one. Press release. Minister of Health requests amnesty for staff nurse. And this one got me wondering, say, wait. Was it the Minister of Health that gave the order to the Ghana Health Service to query this lady or not? Or it was the Ghana Health Service doing their thing because they think, this lady is disrespecting our Oga, and now the Oga has come to say that it's okay. I forgive her. Don't. The Ministry of Health has taken notice of a query letter issued to Miss Benice Aboagye, a staff nurse, which has been circulating on social media regarding certain unprofessional comments allegedly made against the Minister of Health, Honorable Kwabena Mintah Akando. The minister commends the Ghana Health Service for promptly upholding the tenets of professionalism and the code of conduct prescribed for health workers. However, Honorable Akando has appealed to the service to temper justice with mercy in addressing the matter. According to him, both he and the government welcome divergent views and constructive criticism as part of his commitment to fostering tolerance and openness to diverse opinions. The minister further urges all health workers to express their opinions respectfully and responsibly without resorting to insults, as this contributes to the healthy growth and development of the health sector. The ministry wishes to emphasize that it has no objection to demonstrations, as they are legitimate expressions of frustration and a constitutional right for every citizen. However, the ministry will not condone the use of abusive language or acts of indiscipline during such demonstrations. The Ministry of Health also wishes to use this opportunity to remind all health professionals of to be circumspect in their public communications and social media engagements. And this is signed by the head of health training institutions and spokesperson on the 12th of October. What is going on? Still, the people have not been paid. They are frustrated. And out of frustration, they have spoken. And you want to give them a query that they are making the health service unpresentable, unpalatable, undesirable. Meanwhile, they've not been paid, isn't that what is making the health service undesirable and unpalatable? Because if I'm thinking of becoming a nurse and I'm seeing nurses that have not been paid for 10 months, that one alone, I don't care whether the nurses are insulting or they are rolling on the ground. The fact that they've not been paid for 10 months, that is the catalyst that pushed them into rolling on the ground and dirtying themselves. So why don't you pay them? If you will not pay them and you are saying there's no money, sack them. It's better than 10 months. Meanwhile, you, the people who are in charge of, processing their pay, you've been paid. You are being paid. This is why most of our people are jackpying and leaving the country and going outside to go and become nurses outside. Because I don't think anybody would treat nurses, essential workers like this in all those other countries. 10 months, the person has not been paid. and you are living your life, people's lives, citizens' lives in these people's hands. If out of hunger, the nurse is doing 100 or 001, and the nurse has not eaten, and around 4:30 p.m., she's waiting for 6 p.m. so that she will do the last one, because 001. And at 4:30 p.m., she's supposed to go and give somebody some medicine, and she go and do different thing. Or maybe she's loading the syringe and she doesn't load it well because she's dizzy and her mind is discombobulated. And there's an air bubble in the syringe, and she mia it into the person, and the air bubble enters the person's veins right now. All because the nurse, her mind. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Essential workers. When COVID came, you people said all of us, we should sit at home. They are essential workers. An essential worker has not been paid for 10 months. Oh, and you are querying her. Jai. At this point, all the nurses should come. Yeah, they should make the Ghana Health Service busy, because they will write like 1,000 query letters. Hey, this is bad. But anyway, the Minister of Health himself has come to
that about 6,500. That will add up to the 7,000 already being paid, making 13,500. That allowance, that's over 6,000. Cabinet has approved that with immediate effect, starting from November, the Minister for Finance must pay them. And I have in my hand the letter to that effect.
This is why opposition is good and bashing is good. Because when they brought that query letter online and people started bashing them, I'm sure that's why the Ministry of Health has released this one. Because somebody is expressing her frustration and you are coming to query her. She should come and explain why you shouldn't punish her. As if the 10 months without pay is not punishment enough.
Share your views in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. And no. Yeah, Yapon.